Community participatory action research. This is one of the commonly used types of qualitative research in agriculture. It requires the target community's participation and might take a season-long implementation. The researchers can select a single or a combination of methodologies for collecting the needed data. The following are the considerations when opting to use this type of qualitative research. It is believed that the problem originates in the community. This is being defined, analyzed, and solved by the members. There will be a transformation in the social reality and possible changes in the lives of every individual involved. This type of study involves those members who are powerless persons belonging to those exploited, oppressed, and marginalized. Creating greater awareness among these individuals utilizing their resources could mobilize them to be self-reliant. This type of qualitative research targets to empower the community. It requires the active participation of the members in the entire process to facilitate a more accurate and authentic analysis of the social reality. This allows the researcher to be a committed participant, facilitator, and learner in the research process. The community participatory action research focuses more on value formation. It seeks to answer the issues affecting the farmer, their community, and even the environment where they farm. It nurtures the farmer to be creative and actively participate in decision-making. This enables participants to appreciate that they are the owner of the information and creates trust among themselves. The empowerment of participants develops them as partners in bringing social change. Challenges of CPAR. The CPAR is interchangeably used with action and participatory research. However, these are both used. This type of research struggles with how to hold members' commitment over the implementation period. The lack of agreement regarding the inquiry direction and goals added to the challenges that may cause the collection of irrelevant data. Thus, it requires the research team to be sensitive and responsive to the various leadership forms that emerge in the community. This is a soft research method because it focuses on voice and everyday experiences. 3 commonly used research methods are employed in community participatory action research. These are the focus group discussion, participant observations, and interviews. Each of these techniques is engaged in a specific level of project implementation. The focus group discussion involves gathering farmers in a particular place and discussing the most pressing issue in their locality. This is done before the implementation of the project. It determines the need of the community and the preparatory for any interventions to be done. This technique allows participants to react and discuss their concerns. However, the results might not represent the community's sentiments due to the limited number of participants. Another method is participant observation. This is the phase when the interventions are being done. It is implemented along with the farmer's practice for the participants to observe the differences. Thus, the inquiry may last for a season long, depending on the commodity planted or raised. In actual practice, the participants will be encouraged to have it done. This is the most tedious phase, requiring patience and knowledge to hold the participants' commitment. The last method is the interview. In this phase, the participants are asked about their observations of the interventions. The flow of inquiry is based on the objectives of the study. The answers are recorded and processed as soon as possible so that all the information will be transcribed. The analysis follows as the number of participants is interviewed. Ethics is considered in conducting community participatory action research. This is essential when working on studies dealing with a person. Before the investigation begins, the methodologies should undergo review by research ethics. This is to ensure that every participant's rights are considered. Those who may refuse to participate must be respected. Every phase of the activity must be transparent and open to suggestions if there is a need. Permission should be sought before observing or examining the practices for other purposes. The confidentiality of the work should be maintained throughout the research process. Other research agenda. The community participatory action research is best suited for studies dealing with education, health, community development, organizational development, industry, and marginalized groups. There can be another agenda that the CPAR can be used. It depends on the researcher's analysis, if it fits.